big chance.
Hartley to Itoje. Can England get it going? There's a Wallaby on the floor making it difficult. He's going to get churned up and spat out though, because England are going for the line, and they have got there. They know they can do something very special here tonight, and that play was pretty special. Hartley gets up, the captain, turned down the three-point opportunity, into the corner and over the line. The numberless Cole, shirtless Cole, is down to his vest. Maybe England looked for an extra play there that wasn't required. No matter. They get the penalty.
10-0 down after 20 minutes in their last two games. They're about to go 10-0 up after 30 minutes in this one.
Farrell. Easy as you like for him.
The tallest history in the history of Wallaby rugby.
Dean Munn comes on. There he is, wearing the blue hat. Here go Australia. Bit towards the touchline, but they've righted the situation. Rob Shaw looks at the referee. These are nervous moments for England. They were right to be nervous. Australia come back. The Wallaby backlash. Stephen Moore versus Dylan Hartley. The two captains, the two hookers. Gloves off.
That's one in the solar plexus to England. England have scored a try, trying to exercise their superiority at the set piece from the line out, and Australia have come back and say, okay, you can do it to us, we can do it to you.
It's been a call from the assistant.
Foul play is the call from Nigel Owens.
I think it's worth having a look at the actions of 12 White. When he was chasing that ball, it looked like to me that he ran into the shoulder to a player who was running back from Australia, and there was no need at all to make the contact.
Well, England have been blocking obstructive Australian runners out of the way. The view there of Nigel Owens is there's no obstruction, therefore he's got no right to come in with the shoulder. We need to see the angle again.
It's Foley who is getting in Farrell's way.
Well, Foley is moving into that zone. I don't know. I've seen an awful lot worse. It's a good angle now. Farrell, you can see, centre of your screen. I think that's a shoulder to shoulder. I think Foley's looking to block him.
Okay, Glenn, so I'm seeing Gold changing his line and we're going to penalise him.
Wow, he switched it completely around.
He's got to run in a straight line back to the ball. He can't shepherd like that. He'll obstruct to the guy.
It's another pill that Stephen Moore's got to swallow here.
How often, though, do you say an assistant referee, World Cup referee Nigel Owens, he calls it and says, I think an English bloke has hit an Australian who was not running an obstruction line. Joubert's seen it and he's turned it round 180 degrees.
So Farrell to rub it in. Missed one right at the start of the match, and he ain't missing that. Lost again in the tackle. Hill, Launchbury, Laws. He's a big man, but he can shift. Mike Brown trying to get there with him. Needs to set it back and does. Jamie George, little chip from the hooker. Who's after this? Farrell. It's the series. It's going to be the series, I think. Owen Farrell. Jamie George saw that it was on. And on the other side of the world, England now putting their World Cup nightmare to bed, all right, and possibly putting Australia to bed in this series. Owen Farrell could have scored one of the most famous tries in England rugby history.
I'm just looking at that scoreline, Australia 7, England 20, and I'm thinking about the territory, the possession, The pressure Australia have exerted to concede just the one try is astonishing, and it's now about to become 7-23. It looks like an absolute hammering on the scoreboard. It's unbelievable.
Billy's got his penalty. England have the win. If he sends this through, it'll just be the icing. Owen Farrell. England came here to achieve something never done before, and they have done it. Of course, their pride will kick in, and professionalism too, to see out Australia. How appropriate that they finish in that way. A first series win in Australia, and achieved in defensive style. And now a chance to move on to Sydney and knock it out the park with a 3-0 series win. But for tonight, it's a celebration of an achievement that can never be taken away from these England players on the now famous tour of Australia 2016.